Hello, my dear viewers. Welcome to my channel. I'm so glad to have you here today. In this video, we'll be discussing something very special, and I'm sure it will be valuable and insightful for all of you. It's a topic that connects deeply with our everyday lives, and I can't wait to dive into it with you. So make sure to watch the video till the end, and if you find it helpful, don't forget to hit that like button. And if you're new here, don't hesitate to subscribe and become part of our growing community. Your feedback is always appreciated, so be sure to share your thoughts in the comments section after watching. Without further ado, let's get started. 9 Stoic keys that make you outsmart everybody else. In a world full of chaos, distractions, and endless competition, those who master the art of self-control and mental discipline often rise above the rest. Stoicism, an ancient philosophy rooted in logic, ethics, and personal resilience, offers timeless wisdom to help us navigate life's complexities. The principles of Stoicism aren't about overpowering others, but about mastering oneself. In this story, we explore how applying 9 key Stoic lessons can help you outsmart everybody else, not by playing their game, but by excelling in yours. Chapter 1. Mastering Emotional Control. Marcus was a brilliant young professional, always driven by ambition and energy. However, his temper was quick, and his frustrations often led him to act impulsively. After a series of failures, he stumbled across a passage by Marcus Aurelius. "You have power over your mind, not outside events. Realize this, and you will find strength." This was the first Stoic key that began to change Marcus's life. Emotional control. Instead of reacting emotionally to setbacks or provocations, he learned to pause, breathe, and respond thoughtfully. Whether it was a rude comment or a failed deal, he no longer let emotions dictate his actions. He mastered the ability to stay calm under pressure, and that set him apart. Chapter 2. Focusing on what you can control. In the past, Marcus used to fret about things beyond his control, what people thought of him, market fluctuations, and even the weather on his important business days. But after embracing the Stoic key of dichotomy of control, he realized that worrying about uncontrollable factors was wasting energy. This mindset shift brought clarity. He began focusing solely on what was within his control, his thoughts, actions, and attitude. This relentless focus on controllables allowed him to be more productive, confident, and steady, while his peers floundered, overwhelmed by the uncertainty they couldn't influence. Chapter 3. Embracing Adversity as an Opportunity. One day, Marcus faced a significant setback. His company lost a crucial client, and everyone was in panic mode. Yet the Stoic key of amor fati, the love of fate, had taught him something valuable. Embrace adversity because it holds the seeds of growth. Rather than viewing failure as a catastrophe, he reframed it as a chance to improve. "The obstacle is the way," he repeated to himself, a famous line from Stoicism. His team, demoralized and anxious, watched in amazement as Marcus calmly rebuilt relationships and brought new opportunities out of the setback. His ability to turn problems into possibilities elevated him as a natural leader. Chapter 4. Practicing Humility. Marcus was rising fast in his career, but another Stoic key that helped him outsmart others was humility. While others were bragging about their successes and flaunting their power, Marcus followed Epictetus's teaching. It is impossible for a man to learn what he thinks he already knows. Instead of acting like he knew it all, Marcus remained humble, always eager to learn from others, even from those below him in rank. His humility built strong relationships and fostered trust. People wanted to work with him, support him, and share valuable insights, which gave him a distinct edge over his ego-driven peers. Chapter 5. Living with Integrity. Marcus learned that outsmarting people isn't about manipulation or deception. It's about integrity. Stoicism taught him to live with honesty, even when it was difficult. He followed the words of Seneca. "A good character is the only guarantee of everlasting, carefree happiness." When others cut corners or played dirty to get ahead, Marcus stayed true to his principles. Clients and colleagues respected him for his trustworthiness, and over time, his reputation for integrity brought him greater success than those who took the shortcuts. Chapter 6. Practicing Negative Visualization. Instead of being blindsided by bad events, Marcus adopted the stoic practice of negative visualization. Every morning he would reflect on possible challenges, a client canceling, a project going off track, or even losing his job. This wasn't pessimism, but preparation. By mentally rehearsing worst-case scenarios, Marcus developed resilience. He was never caught off guard and always had a backup plan ready. Others panicked when things went wrong. Marcus thrived, appearing calm and resourceful because he had anticipated adversity. Chapter 7. Valuing Time Over Money. While others around him chased money and status, Marcus valued something far more precious: time. He took Seneca's advice to heart. It is not that we have a short time to live, but that we waste a lot of it. Marcus stopped wasting hours on distractions and trivial tasks. He was intentional with his time, dedicating it to activities that truly mattered, whether that was building meaningful relationships or working on long-term projects. As others burned out, lost in the pursuit of material success, Marcus steadily built a life of purpose. Chapter 8. Practicing Detachment. One of the most profound Stoic keys Marcus embraced was detachment. This didn't mean apathy, but rather letting go of attachment to specific outcomes. He stopped obsessing over whether a deal would close or if he would win a promotion. He did his best, but he detached from the results. This detachment brought him peace, while others, constantly anxious about the future, lived in fear and stress. Free from the mental chains of attachment, Marcus became more creative, flexible, and daring, allowing him to achieve things that seemed impossible to those stuck in rigid expectations. Chapter 9. Memento Mori, Remembering Mortality. The final Stoic key that truly set Marcus apart was memento mori, the constant reminder of mortality. Reflecting on death helped Marcus prioritize what really mattered. It made him courageous because he realized that fear was insignificant in the grand scheme of things. While his peers were afraid to take risks or stuck in the trivial, Marcus lived boldly, knowing that life was fleeting. He took meaningful chances, invested in his passions, and never wasted a moment on things that didn't align with his values. Conclusion: outsmarting through mastery of self. Marcus didn't outsmart others by playing tricks or games. He outsmarted them by mastering himself. These 9 Stoic keys: emotional control, focusing on what you can control, embracing adversity, humility, integrity, negative visualization, valuing time, detachment, and remembering mortality, helped him build a life of strength, wisdom, and purpose. In the end, his success wasn't just about being smarter than others. It was about being wiser and more resilient. This story is a reminder that real power comes not from outwitting others, but from outwitting your own weaknesses. And when you do that, you naturally rise above.